YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is March 22nd. We got 4 games on the NBA slate today. We're not going to force anything today, but we are coming off of 2 really great days. Now, yesterday wasn't as good as the day before. The day before, as you know, we went 6-0. We had a 6-0 sweep, but yesterday we sadly only went 6-1, bringing us in our last 3 days to a 15-2 run. But let's recap it. We had the Nets plus 1.5. Could have taken a money line. Let's cash it. We had the Bulls money line. I said if the Bulls do not come through for us, we'll never bet them again. Cash. We had Goran Dragic under 10.5 points as our first player prop. Cash, cash. Jalen Brunson under 4.5 assists. Finishes with 0. That's a womp bump for Jalen Brunson. But we'll take the cash. And we had Malik Monk over 2.5 assists. Kind of a sweat. Finishes with 3, but cash. And Kevin Porter Jr. was the only loss of the day. He had finished with 3 rebounds. We were half rebound away, as if you could actually get a half rebound. We were a half rebound away from yet another clean sweep of a night, because our ride of the day also comes through here. Now, this is a little interesting. So we'll give an applause, right? We'll give an applause. But let's see. Ivan had the ride of the day. Mason Plumlee, 3.5 assists, plus 126 on FanDuel. Luckily for me, and I guess for the shout out here, getting the applause, is that I can only get it at 2.5. And I got it at 2.5, didn't have the plus odds, but I rode with 2.5, and Mason Plumlee does finish on the hook there with 3 assists total. So shout out there for the ride of the day, guys. If you don't know what the ride of the day is, all you got to use is hashtag ride of the day in the comments. Give me a player prop, and I'm going to pick one player prop to jump on board with, and you guys get a shout out, win or loss, in the next video. And I'm gonna ask you guys too, we hit 7,000 subscribers yesterday. 7,000 subs. I'm gonna abuse the soundboard today because we had a big day yesterday. We went from about 6,800 subs to over 7,150. 300 subscribers yesterday. I don't understand it, but I'm glad that we're on this run. 6-0, 6-1. Before that, we were 3-1. Before that, we had a 7-1 night. We are on an absolute tear, and yeah, this dumb brain is finally working, and we can finally announce that the membership, guys, the memberships are live here. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, but right next to that subscribe button, we now have the join button, guys, and that is what I'm gonna ask you guys to do. It's $2.99 per month. And I talked about this in previous videos, $2.99 per month, and it's not going to be, I don't think that I'm that genius that I'm going to sell my picks or premium picks or anything like that. No. This is going to be more of a community aspect of it, where if you guys become a member, and I think we call it the baller, so if you want to become a baller level 1, $2.99 per month, you guys are going to have some access to perks. First and foremost, I'm going to start bringing you guys on to the show, or at least having video clips of you guys giving your picks and everything like that. You're going to get shout outs in every single video. In the comments, you will have these logos next to your name, the bronze being if you're a new member, silver after 1 month, 2 months plus would be that gold logo. So and we're gonna do merch giveaways, discounts for merch, everything like that. We have a lot of good plans for this, guys, and it really comes down to the idea that, you know, if you guys really do want to ride and support, it's a big time thank you. So there's a join button next to the subscribe button. It works best if you're on desktop, not on your phone. Sometimes it gets a little weird with your phone. So if you do want to support, head over to a real computer, head over to a desktop or a laptop or something like that, and press that join button, guys. $2.99 a month, less than a cup of coffee for an entire month. And again, we're gonna do giveaways. We're gonna have I'm gonna connect with you guys on Twitter, follow you guys back, everything like that. Just pretty much, you know, you guys showing your support, so I show a little love back. So make sure to check that out. The join button is right next to the subscribe button. Make sure to try and do it on desktop too. It makes it a little bit easier. But enough rambling, guys. We have a lot to get into today because we got 4 games. I feel red hot right now, absolutely red hot. So let's jump into it. We got 4 games on the slate. I don't know how much we're going to force today. I don't love these games, but, you know, keep an eye on that pinned comment, guys. That's where the player props will come in, and also that Discord link that is in the comment, the pinned comment, as always. That's where I explain my player props. You got to go to the Discord, and we talk player props. We kick some things around. A lot of great minds in that Discord, a great community we're building over there. So, yeah, we go through each and every game here. I give you my lean. There's 4 games today. I give you what I'm thinking, give you my lean on the game. My final plays will be in the pinned comment, what I'm actually rolling with tonight, and then also the Discord link, so make sure to check that out. But let's jump into it, guys. 4 games on the slate tonight. We have the Magic hosting the Warriors, starting it off here. Warriors 8-point favorites on the road. This Warriors team, yes, Steph Curry was out, but took that loss to the Spurs. I still thought that they were going to be able to take on the Spurs. They weren't able to. They were killing it against the spread. They were 5 games in a row against the spread, but now, after that Boston game, they lose to Boston, they lose to San Antonio, both games not covering. I do think that this Magic team is obviously a subpar team here. So I think we're going to lean Warriors even without Steph Curry. The Magic, not the best against the spread team at home as of late, 3-4 in their last 7 at home. And I just don't totally trust them. This is the time of year where the Magic are just going to start giving up on basketball, because what's the point? So I'm going to lean Golden State here. -8. I can tell you guys right now, this is probably a game that does not make the final ticket. I don't love a Steph Curry less Warriors team at -8 at this point in the season, so we might pull some player props here, but I'm gonna lean Warriors -8. I just don't totally love it. You guys know that I don't come on here and BS you guys and say I love a pick just to get a pick out there to make content. No, this is just one where I don't really like it. All right, next up, I do like this game. Knicks 1.5-point underdogs at home against the Hawks. This Hawks team coming off a loss to New Orleans a couple nights ago. And before that, they just have not been great against the spread. The Hawks in the last 10 games are 2-8 against the spread. Meanwhile, the Knicks are 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 games. But the Knicks, just like the team we talked about last, the Hawks, the Knicks are not covering at home. They are 1-2 in their last 3 at home. But this Atlanta Hawks team, we've said it all year long, they're the Atlanta Pigeons on the road. But I'm going to give them a chance tonight. I think that because they've been so dreadful against the spread, you're getting a very, 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 very reasonable number here tonight. I think that this Knicks team obviously has been playing good basketball against the spread, but not the best basketball overall. So I think we're going to give the Hawks a chance. 1.5, and they're a little bit better than the Knicks, I think. I think they're just a better team, and they lost last time out against the Knicks. I think we see the Hawks in a revenge spot, but also in a spot where they say, okay, you know what? We are the better basketball team. Can we at least win this game by 2 points? 1 bucket, 2 points. Let's see it. So that's what we're gonna roll with tonight. We're rolling with the Hawks there, -0.5. That does have a chance to be a final play. So check out the pinned comment. No Lou Williams, by the way, and Bogdanovich is questionable. No new injuries for the Knicks. All right, next up we have the Bucks taking on the Bulls, and you know what? We can get an applause for the Bulls here, because this Bulls team, I said it in yesterday's video. I said, I don't know why I keep betting the Bulls. They keep losing me money, but yesterday they were 4-point favorites over the Raptors, and I said, you know what? We're going to give them one more chance. And we rolled with them money line, so it wasn't the best odds. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back that much, but the Bulls come through 113-99 against the Raptors, and they finally won us some money, because this Bulls team, if you guys have been watching all year long, this Bulls team was the team that we were riding with at the beginning of the year, and then all of a sudden they just came and absolutely crapped all over themselves as of late, but they did win for us, so they are not in the graveyard. They came back from the dead. They're still a bettable team for me, but not tonight on the back-to-back. Not tonight on the back-to-back against this Bucks team. We're going to be probably, I would say, rolling with the Bucks -6 here. Middleton's out. Giannis is upgraded to Pro Bowl. So if those guys don't play, I think obviously you lean Bulls again, even though they're on the back-to-back. But if Giannis plays, he's upgraded to Pro Bowl here. If he's a go, then I think that we look at them. And it does, guys. You got to keep in mind, it gets real tricky at this point in the NBA season, because some teams are either going to rest, some teams aren't going to care, some teams are going to try extra hard, so it's important to take into account. I just want to throw that out there. I do think we probably have at least a week and a half left of, like, not total resting and stuff like that, but it is totally worth mentioning that good teams that already have a playoff spot may not play their best guys, bad teams may stop trying, or some teams may try extra hard if they're on the fringe. It's always worth keeping in mind, but we are leaning Bucks here, -6. I don't think we're at that rested up point in the season for them yet. All right, next we have the Nuggets, 6.5-point favorites over the Clippers here. In terms of injuries, Green is probable for the Nuggets, and then no real new injuries there to note. I like the Nuggets in this one. They're coming off of 2 losses against Cleveland and against Boston, and they are a good team. I think that the Nuggets really try to keep fighting right now, so I'm going to lean Nuggets here -6.5, and it does worry me. You guys know I'm fully transparent on this channel. It worries me when we pick all favorites. When our leans come down to all favorites here, it worries me, but I do think the Nuggets are going to try to stay out of that play-in spot. I think that they come out really strong here. I think they come out hard and try and get back and kind of solidify that 6th spot there. So I'm leaning Nuggets, but it does worry me just a little bit that we do have all favorites in our leans today, but it is what it is, guys. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment for all of my final plays, and my final plays will include some player props, and then you guys got to join the Discord if you want to know the research behind those player props. A lot of research goes into my player props, and clearly it does, because if we flash up how we're doing, I mean, we're hitting over here. Yesterday on player props, we went 4-1 technically with the ride of the day. I can't take credit for the ride of the day, so we went 3-1. We are crushing it as of late. That is why I do ask you guys to go ahead and just nail that subscribe button, guys. We are grinding here. We're doing videos from our car, videos from hotel rooms. We're out here really just trying to get the content out to you guys. And finally in March, which usually is such a hard betting month, somehow, some way, this dumb old brain is killing it. So hit that subscribe button, guys. I do really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to mention it one more time. I feel like you guys are going to think I'm selling out, but I'm not. I'm just mentioning it again because it is the first day that we have it live. The tier program here we have. Join the Ballers. I can't wait to say that more and more and more. Join the Ballers. You guys will hear the cha-ching more and more because you guys are for sure going to get your money's worth. $2.99 a month. You guys will have endless perks being part of this community, being part of the channel, and I can't wait to bring some of you guys on the show and talk some basketball with you guys. So that is going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, use that hashtag ride of the day in the comments. I feel like the screen, and I've had so many pop-ups this video, but Jordan Shrug, hashtag ride of the day. Give me a ride in the comments, and I'll be picking one play to ride with today, and you guys will get a shout out in tomorrow's video, win or loss, and hopefully we keep it going because we have 2 ride of the days hits. We know Gorilla was on fire, so our ride of the days have been on fire as of late. So use hashtag ride of the day in the comments. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep smashing that like button and everything like that. You guys are killing it. 300 subs yesterday. I can't believe it. I can't believe the support you guys have shown. So I really do thank you guys, and make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment, everything like that. I'm reading and replying to most, if not all, comments. So I really do appreciate you guys and love everything you guys are doing. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully we make some bread tonight. Peace out.